Where am I? I think this is the same room we've battled Bitter Cold in, but not sure. That's right. I think I must have blacked out if Bitter Cold shattered. John, it's really you, right? You're really okay, John? Thank goodness. But where are we? Don't tell me, we aren't in the spirit world or something, right? No, this is a place deep within your own consciousness, deep within your minds. Kyurem, you too. You have changed the future. Irrevocably. I have no idea how to say that. The future is truth. It's a thing that must not be changed. It is the true path that we must follow. And yet, I do wonder, if you have the determination and bravery to create a new destiny for yourself, then perhaps there is a sort of truth in daring to face a different tomorrow. Perhaps there is still some worth in the Pokemon of this world. You two have proven that. I owe you my gratitude. I give you my thanks. And we get dropped in the crossroads out of all the places. Everyone, thank goodness. I can't believe the two of you aren't hurt. That's really great, you know? And you all, thank goodness. But how did you end up using the inner cards to escape? Nope, the truth is, we hoped to use them, but there wasn't any time for that. Plus, we still had to worry about Moon and the others. There's no way we could get all of them into the Magna Gate at that time. Besides, there's no way we were going to leave you guys and head home on our own. But as we were standing there wondering what to do, the Glacier Palace started falling apart just like that. But what happened after that is a true mystery. Yet the next thing we knew, we were all back here in paradise. It's the same as us. I felt it was like some kind of dream. The next thing I noticed, I was here. I don't know how we were all saved. What could have happened? It really is a mystery. I suppose it was Kyurem. Kyurem must have saved us. Me and everyone else. I'm sure even Muna and her gang. Muna said at the end that he owed us. This must have been his way of thanking us. Well, he can write us an IOU. IOU. Ah, okay. That's right. I may not be quite as cheerful as Emolga, but, well, shouldn't we basically be celebrating right now? I mean, someday we might understand how we were saved, as long as we don't forget how grateful we should be when that day comes. Yeah, you're probably right. What was that, Virizion? You're trying to make me sound like some kind of carefree tool or something? Or fool? My bad. And here I thought I was complimenting you. My, you two, when you become such good friends. Ooh, denial. Denial. I was thinking the same thing. Did something perhaps happen between the two of you? Nothing at all. Not a blessed thing, no way. Wasn't that a delightful reaction? You really are quite the open book, aren't you, Emolga? Everybody point and laugh. John, Big Al, Dunsparce, and the rest of the team too. Everyone came back alright. You're really all alright. We're back, Dunsparce. We came back just like we said we would. No need to cry, Dunsparce. Didn't I tell you there wasn't anything to worry about? You did. But when the Glacier Palace collapsed like that, I couldn't help worrying about you all. Well, yeah, even I didn't know it was going to happen then. But John and everyone else turned out to be fine, so I guess we have to call it an unexplained wonder, huh? That's it. Speaking of unexplained wonders, right after the Glacier Palace collapsed, the rainbows appeared. Rainbows? It's true. Amazing. They're as clear as day. Olympics 2016. Here they come. Dunsparce. These rainbows, could they be? Yep. Herdier and the others called them the Rainbows of Hope. Rainbows of Hope. Is that right? So the famous Rainbows of Hope. They've finally been revived. The rainbows that are said to rekindle the flame of hope in the hearts of those who see them. Heh, looks like things have worked out pretty nice. The bitter cold was destroyed, Glacier Palace crumbled to pieces, and now the Rainbows of Hope have reappeared. I'm pretty sure, yep, there's no sense denying it. You are right, Amogus. The world's been saved. Whoa! The spirit of Hydreigon! That's right, I am Hydreigon. It's been a while, hasn't it, Big Al? But Hydreigon, you were... After Kyurem froze you, he lashed at you, and you were shattered into a million pieces, right? Are you a ghost? No. I'm most definitely not a ghost or anything. I am not a ghost. I'm the voice of life. The only thing Kyurem destroyed was my physical form. Even my body is scattered on the wind, the voice of life will not simply disappear. If I disappeared, that would mean that the whole world has been destroyed. But more importantly, all of you here, thank you so very much. The world was saved, thanks to you all. John, Big Al. You two made it back. How wonderful you are, alright. Yeah, it's my crying Quagsire imitation, alright. I have no idea what that was. Whoa! You lads and lasses, I cannot thank you enough. But thank you, oh bless ya. Dry your eyes, herdier old boy. You've saved us all. Thank you, from the bottom of my heart. Big Al, we all tried our hardest too. Yeah, we were able to break the bitter cold because of you all standing behind us. We're the ones who should be thanking you all, really. I didn't believe in you guys, but the Rainbows of Hope are back. It's all because of you guys, thanks. And that was how. The gratitude of the Pokemon poured down upon us without cease. No, it just wasn't the Pokemon. The gentle sunshine on our faces. The mountains and the rivers, even the clear sky above us. They all seemed to be thanking John and the rest of us that day. And that night, in honor of our new peace, we built up a bonfire and a great celebration began. I swear my game had froze for a minute, because that little thing just kind of like faded out, but didn't fade out completely. Yes, I couldn't agree more. I was afraid Victini's gonna do his little V-wheel thing there. Alright, even a human like you, John. Found it hard to breathe in the face of the crushing power of bitter cold, but even you overcame it, and saved the world. Bless you, child. I'm sorry, I didn't believe in you guys when I should've. Me too. How is Roggenrola crying? He doesn't even have an eye. He's got that little hole thing in his face. What? Ugh. I'm the worst of all you losers. Big Al, I'm so sorry, dude. I really am this time. Unlike those other times I said, oh, so the truth comes out. Scraggy, you suck. That's enough, everyone. But thanks anyway. Everyone, everything is on the house tonight. Dig in and don't hold back. That's right, this is probably the first time I've imposed on you here in Post Town. Man, I don't care who you are. This is a day to party. Don't hold back or nothing. Please eat as much as you like. Is that right? I suppose I'll just have to take you on your kind words then. This feels pretty good. Yeah, this is the best night ever. I still remember when Big Al and John first showed up in this town. I would have never thought that those two would make so much for us. Never could have imagined it, I'm glad I became the Sunboy of the Paradise, I could support John and the rest of you. What? Keldeo, you gambled on leaving those inner cards to the glacier? With nothing more to go on than a slight chance that someone might find them? That's right. When I was locked on the Tower of Ice, there was some kind of commotion that one day at the Glacier Palace. Someday I was just a prisoner. I didn't know what happened. But it made me feel certain of one thing. Someone else had to find it, or make it, to the unexplored reaches of the Glacier Palace. And that was when I thought, if someone is clever enough to make it all the way to the Glacier Palace, then there just might be a chance it could work. Someone like that ought to notice even the tiniest detail. I didn't have much choice except to believe in such Pokemon and leave it up to them. I couldn't activate a magnet gate from where I was locked inside that tower, but I could still make the inner cards at least. I knew the Glacier Palace would end up airborne sooner or later. Waiting for that day in my tower, I made a set of inner cards that crossed the sky. When the Glacier Palace finally did rise in the sky, I took those inner cards and scattered them from my gray window. But thanks to Espeon's intuition, even the slim chance was enough for us to find the cards, you know? Well, that is true, but as most of this seems like another unexplained wonder. Wow, these guys ramble so much! If everybody here hadn't come together like they did, then even John wouldn't have been enough. And if we found the inner cards in Keldeo made, we would have never made it to the Glacier Palace in the first place. That's right, I saved the day, huh? It was the two of us that had to save you, Keldeo. This dude is like bipolar almost. He's like, oh, I'm happy, nope, I'm sad, nope, I'm happy, nope, I'm sad. It's okay, you did a whole lot for us, Keldeo. And he's happy again. I think we would have succeeded without Emolga. Just so you know, Umbreon. I'm so mean to Emolga, and I always will be. Phew, I used a break from all the excitement. Maybe let's go stargaze for a bit. John. Hydreigon. John, please allow me to express again my formal and sincere thanks to you. You listened to my request and granted my wish. You saved my world, and now, my dear John, your part in this world has come to an end. In short, well, I hate to be the one that has to say anything, but the long-term presence of a human in this world is not possible. It created a distortion that would strain the very fabric of the universe. A distortion? What this means, John, is that I must send you back to the human world. Go back to the human world? Ah, right. I have subscribers on YouTube to worry about. John, this makes me so very sad. I seem to have grown quite attached to you, John. But I'm sorry. This is something I cannot alter or change. I'm sure you must have many regrets about this, John. Regrets, huh? My greatest regret has to be the one thoughtless moment. John, you'll probably go back to your own world, won't you? The human world? Will I? I hadn't really thought about it. But if I'm here in Pokemon World to complete a specific task, then I guess it makes sense that I have to go back home afterward. You don't know either, huh? Hey, John, if you don't know what to do, I think you should stay here forever. Please, John, stay here with us forever, okay? Really? All right. Without thinking, I promised Big Al that I would stay with him forever. It looks like I'll be breaking that promise. It will happen tomorrow. Enveloped in a brilliant light, you will be carried up into the sky. Just like the lights I once watched. From this very spot. Kyurem told me the truth about them, didn't he? Those lights. And now it's finally my turn to return. Surrounded by that light, I will go back to my own world. The human world. There's one more painful truth that is my duty to impart. Once you are swallowed up in that light, John, all of your time here in the Pokemon world, and all you did, will disappear from the memories of the Pokemon remaining here. What? The Pokemon will... Everyone will forget me? They'll forget all the memories we shared? Yes, I'm sorry. It really is terribly heartbreaking, and I'm so sorry. I am the voice of life. And so I will not forget you, John, but everyone else. When I'm surrounded by that light, everyone else will forget me. All of our memories, all the time that we spent together, it will all disappear. It really hurts. Tomorrow, I will stay with you as far as I can along the way. Would you like to say farewell to everyone tonight? I would, but I don't want to make them all sad right now. If I'm going to disappear from their memories, and saying goodbye to Big Al and everyone else tonight would just cause them pain for no reason, so I'll go without saying anything. You're not going to say goodbye? I see. No, it makes sense. You don't want your friends to suffer. I understand. And tomorrow morning, please come up here on the hill. We will sit out together. Early the next morning. Big Al, he's still sleeping well. Big Al, I'm sorry for leaving without a word. I'm so sorry that I couldn't keep my promise. Thank you for all the things you've done for me. I suppose this is the last time we'll ever see this house. Critter, we want us to build a house. What? It seems like so long ago now that we built this house. I've made so many memories here already. Thank you, and goodbye. You're a great home to Big Al and me. Hydreigon. Good morning, John. I suppose it's not surprising that few Pokemon are awake at this hour. Now, once we depart, John, you will disappear from the memories of your friends. Are you sure you don't have any regrets? I see. Then, here we go. The light is... Right now, this is the moment. Has everyone already forgotten me? Even Big Al? But there's nothing I can do. I was summoned here because of Hydreigon's wish, and I succeeded in saving the world like I was supposed to. At least I was able to help everyone here. At least I was able to protect my friends. Shouldn't that be enough? It's surprisingly fast. When I watched the others from the hill, it hardly even looked like they were moving, but Post Town looks pretty small now. It's been quite a while since we started rising. We're up pretty high already, but even how small it looks now, I think they still recognize every last Pokemon in Post Town. That's right. What is it, John? You want to go see Paradise? One last time? Of course, John. I have no objection. Let's go. I can see it. Paradise. Ah, it's Big Al. And he's talking with Quagsire. It's just another normal day in paradise, only this time I'm not part of it. Big Al he's looking up at us. He's not looking away. Everyone, but they're supposed to have forgotten me. Right, that's it. They've just noticed the light. They aren't looking at me. But they're looking at one other now. I feel like they're still connected somehow. Even if they don't remember me. I'm glad that I got to see their faces once more. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Big Al. Are you ready to move on? Then off we go. Goodbye, Big Al. Even if you forget, I'll always remember. Always. I'll never forget you. Thank you, Big Al. If I recall, the sky was this perfect and blue when I first came here. John, look at that. So beautiful. It's the rainbows. The rainbows of hope. So the rainbows have appeared again today. I'm glad this will be my last sight of the Pokemon world. I'm glad I could see them. The rainbows of hope. John, I'm afraid this is as far as I can go. I truly owe you for so much for what you've done, John. I can't even begin to imagine how I should thank you. I'm overwhelmed by this great sense of gratitude toward you. Thank you, John. Thank you so very much. And finally, please take this. This is a Frizzem? It belonged to Big Al. This is Big Al's Frizzem? The truth is, last night during the celebration, Big Al approached me, and he said that the day ever came that you must return to the human world, John, that I was to give you this. Then Big Al handed me the Frizzem that you now hold. I'm sure of it. This is the Frizzem of Big Al's precious treasure. Why would he? Now I must take my leave. John, thank you so very much. Please have a good life. Goodbye. The Frizzem is white inside. There's something recorded in it. John, can you hear me? That's Big Al's voice. John, if you're listening to my voice in this Frizzem, then I guess that means the time has already come for you to leave our world. I know I told you before, but I've always been searching for something. What I wanted was someone to laugh with, someone who would suffer with, even fight with me. Someone I would trust so completely it wouldn't even matter if we did fight. A true friend, that's what I was searching for. Then I finally found one. That was you, John. We were true friends, you and me. You've been my dearest friend. And that's why I wanted us to stay together forever. But then I realized something. You are a human. That means you must have more important people in the human world as well. And those people, they must be worried about you right now, John. I don't want to make those people sad. So even if we had to say goodbye, I'll watch you go with a smile. Even if we can't see each other anymore, I'll still be thinking of you every day. I'll never forget you. I heard all about it from High Dragon. About the light that will carry you away. About the way everyone will forget about you. Maybe that's what will happen, but even so, I won't ever forget you. Come on, we've even changed fate by now, haven't we? Our friendship isn't something that's gonna disappear so easily. So no matter how great the distance is between us, wherever you are, whenever it is, I won't ever forget you. And I'm not the only one. Hey John, you listening? They think we're just gonna forget you or something. Like that's ever gonna happen. You kidding me? I know I will never forget you either. After all, John, you're my hero. Thank you, John. I won't be forgetting a single moment. You've done so many good things for us. When I think of how much you've meant to us, there's no way we forget. Even for Rizion. Hey, John! You thought you could sneak off without saying a word, huh? But we understand, John. That was just your way of being kind. That's how much you care about everyone, isn't it, John? So we'll quietly watch you go without interfering. But please, don't worry about a thing. We won't ever forget our sweet John. Me too. I couldn't forget you. I still remember the first time you ever set foot in Post Town, John. There's no way to forget that. If I do forget, then I John, thank you for everything. Won't be forgetting a single moment. The same goes for all the Post Towners. Right, everybody? Yeah! Swanna, and all the Pokemon from town. It's quite sad to say goodbye to you after all you've done for our world, but I won't forget you, so... John, please remember us sometimes too, okay? John, have a real good life, okay? If you need a house built, you know who to call. I'll go all the way to the human world for a friend like you, John. Did you hear all that? Everyone insists that they aren't going to forget you. So even if tomorrow comes, and that light comes to carry you away, it may seem like we will lose our memories, but the truth is, even though we defy fate, we will not forget. Everyone remembers that you fought harder than the rest of us, John. That's what we cannot forget. That's why there's no way we would forget. Thank you so much for everything you've done for us. Thank you for being one of us. Goodbye, John. Please have a good life. Even when you said you wanted me to stay, even though I promised you. But you already knew, didn't you, that I wouldn't be keeping that promise, that I would have to leave for you someday. And in the end, our eyes seemed to meet the sky. Those eyes. The way those eyes fixed on me. I'm sure of it. Big Al, everyone. You didn't forget about me. You remembered me, didn't you? You looked up at that light knowing it was me, to say goodbye. You even managed to overcome your fate to forget me. Big Al, still, everyone still. They still remember me. Big Al, my friends. I like that. I like that a lot. I honestly didn't think I'd get through some kind of emotional moment, but while you guys have been asking about the post game, there will be a post game, and I am going to record that, so look forward to that. You know, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I hope you guys really enjoyed this, and see you guys on the next Pokemon Mystery Dungeon walkthrough.